Hello and welcome. Thank you for sharing this meditation with me. Today, we embark on a journey to calm the busy mind, release the weight of the past, and step fully into the present moment. I invite you to explore the profound beauty of living in the now, embracing the blessings you already have, the blessings that surround you. So as you breathe and become comfortable, let's begin. And you know, one of my teachings is to keep meditation simple. Try not to overcomplicate it. Just find somewhere comfortable to sit or to lie. And for a moment, become the observer. Observe your body. Scan down through your body and notice if you're holding any tension or tightness, perhaps in your neck or your shoulders, biceps. Scanning down and observing. And one of the techniques I love is called the centerline. Could you imagine a centerline like a core of an apple that travels down from the highest point in your head? Perhaps you can do it now in your mind's eye. Run that centerline behind your eyes, nose, mouth, between your ears. In your mind's eye, follow it down through the center of your throat, between your shoulders, through the center of your chest, between your ribcage, your hips, down through the abdomen, out between your legs. So you can be standing, sitting, lying, and just use that center line for yourself to bring yourself into a physical balance. Your head floating on your shoulders, not too far forward or back, neither left nor right. You get the idea. We're looking for that sweet spot. And only you will be able to recognize this. Using the center line as your guide again, checking that your shoulders are not too far forward or back, not one higher than the other. And scan down through your body doing the same. The left and the right hand side, a mirror image. And be happy to shuffle around, listening to your body and finding that comfortable sweet spot, that middle ground where you're at ease. And when you're ready, we can use the center line once again, this time for your breath. Could you imagine breathing down through the core? Resist any temptation to force. And with me, we just breathe in, long, calm, deep breaths. And then let go. And invite the quietness as you watch the breath enter and leave your body. And be kind with yourself as you find a rhythm with me of breathing and focusing. Can you relax more? Can you go deeper? Can you find that harmony? And you're drifting down into that place of stillness. And don't worry about being still, quiet. Because this is a sacred place. A unique place to you. A place where you can reflect. Perhaps touch your intuition, that inner voice. You may call it your gut feeling. Have you ever noticed? Sometimes your mind drifts, wanders. It might be doing that now. You just smile and anchor yourself into that quietness. Sometimes the mind goes on to past regrets or plays a game in future anxieties. And this is the trap, the game of the inner child. He wants to blame. He wants to move to someone else. He wants to play a game of what might be, what could be, what should be. He wants to be future-proofed, safe, certain, safe and reassured. It will connect to your emotions. Is it doing that now? Worry, anxiety, fear. Wanting you to control the uncontrollable. But in a way, doing that paradoxically makes us more out of control, wastes our energy, redirects our thinking. Could you consider anchoring yourself? Anchoring yourself to that quiet space, to this moment, to your breath perhaps, as you breathe with me, soften more and observe the natural flow, and observe a peace, clarity deep within you. This is unique to you. This is your authenticity. This is your spirituality. Can you touch it? Feel it? Because this is the security that you've always had. Do you notice a resistance? And breathe. It's like uncovering a treasure. Perhaps your mind, the inner child, wants to go back to the familiar. But what if? What should happen? It may want to give you some of the lies. I can't cope. I'm not good enough. I'm unworthy. It wants to rewrite the past. And it would love to control the future. I always smile and think that part of our mind wants what it wants when it wants it. But again, the paradox is, in this present moment, in this stillness, you have control. Sometimes it's so simple, so easy and straightforward. The inner child will tell you it can't be that easy. We have to struggle. We have to fight. Just return to the stillness. I often imagine my little child as a traveller, lost, stuck between yesterday and tomorrow. Can you picture that? Now don't fall into the trap. Do not criticize, compare, be judgmental. CCJ. Breathe and step away. And instead, hold out your arms and invite this part of you, this beautiful inner child, to walk with you together, hand in hand. Bring them into the stillness, into the safety as you breathe. And let this moment, this inner stillness, become the inner child's familiarity. A life without projecting, without looking in the rear view mirror. A life without fear. In Taoism, this is the principle of yi, or intention. At the end of this meditation, you'll hear me say, Yi Dao, Qi Dao. Yi is your direction of travel. Yi is riding the wave, going with the current, trusting in yourself, remaining open, flexible. Yi is about stop making plans on the worst case scenarios. Stop making plans on your emotion. Instead, make your plans based on your truth, honesty, and integrity. These are authentic plans. This is when you can stop fighting life and start flowing with it from the stillness. We could set an intention now. Breathe. I choose to be fully present. I embrace this moment with gratitude and trust. Just let those words dissolve down into you. Gratitude is the key of being in the now, because it shifts our focus from what's missing to what we already have. So again, keep it simple. Breathe deep. Let the air fill your lungs. See if you can connect to that rhythm. You might hear your heart. You might be grateful for the way your body supports you, the gift of life. In our modern world, we overlook the beauty of the small. We're always searching for happiness outside of us. What would it be like if we return back to the stillness and gently affirm to ourselves, I appreciate the simple blessings surrounding me. I appreciate the richness of life that exists in this moment. So as I said at the beginning, keep it simple. Anchor yourself in the present, because this is all we have. You've already come through the past. Well done. You should be grateful. It's behind you. The future is an adventure. So whenever your mind drifts, like now, return to your breath. Breathe deeply. Return to this quiet place. Anytime, walking, cooking, relax and come back to this quiet place. And if your mind is running around and the inner child is setting traps, just do a gentle inquiry. Is this my truth? Or am I basing my life on emotions? Or the traps and the games of my inner child? And could we ride that wave? Could we surf? Could we allow ourselves to trust in life's rhythms, currents? And be grateful for our resilience, our flexibility, our beauty, and our love. Because the truth is, you are a coping machine. You have always coped. You will always cope. And all we have, all you will ever have, is the present moment. And all we can do is respect ourselves, honor ourselves. And instead of fighting the child, instead of encouraging the tug of war, we do the opposite. We open up, we smile. We bring the child in and give it what it's always wanted. A loving parent who will listen, who will hear, who will be there, who will never desert them. And again, that's a wonderful affirmation. Is your inner child here with us? Can they hear us? Little one, I am fully present. I am at peace. We are one. This is our unique life. Let us trust in the unfolding. Let us enjoy the adventure. So as we come towards the end, can we return to that stillness? can we remember that your breath anchors you in the peace? Can you acknowledge you live in life's natural rhythm? You've always known that the joy exists in the smallest moments. And let that sacred place within you that I call your Shen spirituality guide you. Like stepping stones, one small step at a time. This is your gift. This is your birthright. It's never left you. You are part of it. You are safe. You are strong. You are unique. There is no one in the universe like you. And your journey, your life journey cannot be repeated. So before we finish this meditation together, let us breathe. Let us release any last tension in our body. And let this sacred place become the familiar. A sanctuary, the Shen sanctuary. I'll gently count you back into the room. Try not to rush. Take your time. Breathing, calm. 1, 2, 3. Keeping relaxed. Don't rush ahead. Be in the moment. 4, 5, 6, and 7. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'd always recommend you giving yourself a little shake. And thank you so much for joining me in this meditation. Thank you so much for sharing your breath with me and discovering that sacred place. It takes practice. It should be a joy, one small step at a time. Be aware of the now, the present moment, and let that guide you to your natural peace, clarity, and joy. This is your life, your mind, and your body. And flow with that energy. So until we meditate again together, Yi Dao, Qi Dao.